Good morning. My name is Jef Caers. I'm the founder of MineralX and professor here at Earth and Planetary Sciences at Stanford. I'd like to welcome you to this inaugural Silicon Valley Minerals Forum here in the Simony Center in this new building, completely new building here, it's of the Data Science Institute. Particularly want to welcome all of our guests of honor and our special guest this morning, Alexander Kuprakov, who is former Deputy Prime Minister for Restoration of Ukraine and is visiting us all the way from Kiev. Thank you for your dedication and courage. For those who are wondering, this Charles Simony is somebody that whose tools you use every day. He was the chief architect of Excel and Word, and he was a Stanford graduate. And you see, this has a little bit of the Silicon Valley vibe, and we want this symposium to also kind of honor that vibe. But most importantly, I think today we find ourselves at the center of modern data science here and AI revolution. We find ourselves at the confluence of what is defining the 21st century. The data science and AI revolution that is changing our lives faster than we can imagine, and the resources, namely critical minerals that will propel us into the new energy, and also the shift of international collaboration and security. MineralX is a program that aims to lead in the development of data science and AI technology, exploration, mining, and processing, to accelerate our technology in collaboration with industrial partners, and to collaborate around the world through education in data science and AI. Our program aims to break the traditional silos in mineral resources industry by research and education that is expressly designed to break the barriers between experts from the geosciences, whose knowledge is irreplaceable, but with the acceleration and automation, as well as computing, offered by data science and AI technologies. However, we don't believe in AI magic, only in the magic that happens when humans learn each other's language and learn to work with computers and AI methodologies and algorithms. 3 years ago, I started MineralX with a $200,000 gift from Cobalt Metals. And now, as you see, we have grown into a world-renowned research team with close to 25 team members, undergraduates, graduates, postgraduates, faculty, and research staff. Our program truly is unique in the world. So let me first cover these research questions that our team is looking to address. And as you see here, we really focus on the combination of AI data science with the geosciences. I'm a professor in Earth and Planetary Sciences. I'm not a computer scientist, but at the same time, throughout my career, have taken a great interest in the language of information, theory, and technology. We also believe in white box approaches, human in the loop. There's no magic here. And we also truly consider uncertainty quantification as the business to be overcome in the mineral resources industry. So a question we'd like to address, and as you will see, we have grown quite a lot, and we have also extended our portfolio of research questions. Still, exploration, greenfield, brownfield, and appraisal is still pretty much our bread and butter. So we look at country scale natural resource assessment. And in particular, we don't look at two-dimensional mapping, we want to do three-dimensional mapping, because the subsurface is complicated and it is three-dimensional. And so building three-dimensional models of entire countries is something that has not been done before, and a task that we are willing to take on. We also look at prioritizing prospects for individual companies and knowing that one of the biggest problems in the industry is false positives. And so how can we help a company prioritize what land they should be purchasing or license they should be purchasing? Then going down, we also look at combining geophysics with drilling. We have various geophysical partner companies in our consortium, and the optimization of that data acquisition is critical, of course, for reducing false positives. And finally, it's something that I started out my PhD career with in 1996, which is the economical appraisal of resources, and also how that can be done with minimal drilling effort. However, today, we're also expanding into the world of mining. For one, we are working together with Cobalt Metals on the Mingomba mine, in particular on optimal dewatering strategies and the minimum amount of data that needs to be acquired to do this confidently. And secondly, we also work on induced seismicity. Induced seismicity is something that is very well known in the oil and gas industry. I've worked for 20 years in the oil and gas industry with 35 oil and gas companies. And this kind of problem of induced seismicity and the geomechanical modeling of the subsurface is critical in all industries. We have a big focus now also on mineral processing thanks to our partners at UM6B in Morocco. Specifically, we're looking at how we can optimize the upstream value chain from exploration all the way to mineral processing. We believe that data acquisition right from the start should be by collecting all the data and not just the grades and the tons of the mine. And that means that we need to optimize data collection, geochemical data, lab information, such that at the end we can optimize mineral processing as well. In that sense, we are looking at very specific technologies such as flotation, which is an essential processing technology, and we are looking at using artificial intelligence or decision-making under uncertainty. The same decision-making uncertainty we use for exploration, we are now using to optimize flotation cells, and we have a poster on that topic. We also have a very new cool topic which is around the design of reagents in mineral processing and how can artificial intelligence help us improve recovery. And finally, we also look at the critical mineral value chain as a whole and ask ourselves the question around international security. In particular, of course, in the United States, we are concerned about the domestic supply and how that can be aligned with strategic partners. And of course, in this conference, we'll have several of those strategic partners, particularly from Africa, visiting us and looking into that. So let me turn to a few snapshots. Number one, we have worked with one of our strong partners, Ero Copper, on brownfield exploration for nickel, copper, cobalt sulfides, where we were asked to rank thousands of possible geophysical anomalies in terms of their potential. An incredible data set made available of thousands of drill holes that were already done in that area by the company led us to prioritize these prospects with great success. The red triangles, the red squares here are the ranked target areas, and those happen to be coincide with confirmation from historical maps as well as the presence of artisanal mining. So together with Ero Copper, we're now going to the next step and plan for drilling into several of these anomalies. With Cobalt Metals, we are looking at dewatering strategies in the Mingomba mine. Our group has extensive experience in flow simulation, both for underground water systems and aquifers, but also for oil and gas. Oil and gas softwares and tools are superior tremendously to what's available in the mining industry. And here actually you see a petroleum engineering software that is able to look at the pressure decline that you would see as you would start pumping and dewatering. And so, of course, that pressure decline is going to be very important to take into account because it may lead to activation of faults in the subsurface. With our partner Ideon, we're looking at imaging block caving in underground mines using their proprietary muon tomography for high-resolution imaging. In particular here, we are combining their technology with our types of data science approaches to map air pockets in the subsurface that could be seismic, could be safety hazards. Here, another snapshot related to what I mentioned before. We have a significant collaboration that will be showcased this meeting with OCP and Bidra, the Moroccan producer of phosphate, and Bidra is the venture capital arm. We have several professors visiting at the symposium from UM6B, where we already have 4 different projects around various components of mineral processing. In particular, we've developed a new way of optimizing processing facilities by using decision-making under uncertainty and AI types supported decision-making that help optimize the processes and outperform the industry standards. And then another very new topic to us is that of the use of AI for optimizing and selecting mineral processing reagents. You probably heard in the news a lot about our Silicon Valley partners here in the tech companies working on AI for drug discovery and all kind of applications. To our surprise, there is no such thing happening today for mineral processing. The problem in this case is that the competitions for the molecular reagents and how they bind with the material, the ore material, is generally very difficult to do or automate. And so we are aiming here to develop a system that can build a library of mineral processing reagents by doing these competitions accelerated by data science and AI. And we have one poster on that as well. We also very much look forward to working with our new partner, Arrowhead, who will present their tools this afternoon. They will be presenting the World Lithium Model, which is a model that predicts what type of lithium resources will be most consequential in the future. And so there again, we're looking at optimizing mineral supply chains. It could be done for an individual company, but also could be run by an individual country. And so here we see, for example, optimization under uncertainty for a particular company having 4 deposits and how they should strategize their exploration, mining, and processing activities. I think what is most unique about our program is that we accelerate also our research directly into industrial applications. We're not a standard academic program where we publish papers and then go look for applications. We do the exact opposite. We first do the applications and then publish the papers. Additionally, we have several startup companies coming out of MineralX. I want to introduce ExploreTech by our 2 students, Tyler Hall and Alex Miltenberger, who are looking looking at a company that's looking into computational platform integrated with companies' data to optimize drilling based on geophysical inversions. We also have Terra AI here today. Both students, again, from MineralX co-director Michael Kochendorfer, and they have developed AI-supported decision-making and uncertainty quantification tools that can be applied to a range of earth resources applications such as minerals and reservoirs. We also collaborate with our partner Ideon Technology, who uses energy from supernova explosions to image the deep subsurface. It has contracted the world top mines and mining companies such as BHP Olympic Dam, Freeport's Grasberg, and Rio Tinto Bingham's Mine. We collaborate with Ideon in their development of high-resolution and multiphysics data integration and imaging to provide actionable data for efficient and safe mining. Our next partner, Fleet, built Exosphere, a vertically integrated exploration platform that combines satellites, advanced sensors, and AI to deliver real-time subsurface insights to field teams across 5 continents. And more importantly, last month, Fleet announced a deal with Ma'aden, the Saudi company, to deploy Exosphere and its AI across 12,000 square kilometers and image the kingdom's estimated $2.5 trillion of mineral assets. And so we're eagerly looking forward to collaborate with Fleet in the area of optimal multiphysics data planning, acquisition, and inversion that hope becomes a template for mineral exploration across the planet and perhaps elsewhere. Cobalt needs no longer much introduction. I started working with cobalt metals in 2019, perhaps even rather serendipitously, when the company was 20-some people. And I've never looked back. Together, we co-invented a decision science technology to guide drilling that has enabled efficient characterization of millions of tons of high-grade copper in Zambia. Kurt's leadership foremost lies in the recognition that a company can be built on a scientific approach using deductive reasoning based on Bayesian probabilities. Our approaches together are developed, are steeped in rigorous data science that uses human-generated geological hypotheses to search for the most optimal drill sequence to reduce uncertainty. And I think that really is an extraordinary new development in the world of mining industry, where we are going to drill to reduce Bayesian-derived uncertainties. We also have, of course, open to new members. As you see, our industrial affiliates program is a program that is very simple. You sign up today and we start tomorrow. There's not much of any bureaucracy needed, and that's exactly what we do. And so this week we welcome a new industrial affiliates member, Idra Labs from India. And I look forward next week to work for a whole week workshop with Ashima and her team to transfer all of the Mineral X technologies developed in the 3 years to their company. And that will be done instantaneously. Also, very pleased to welcome Diego Rivas and Mauricio Rojas. In February, we launched a new initiative, which is the Data Science and AI Incubator for Junior Mining Companies. Unlike the oil and gas industry, which I worked with for a long time, the mining industry's organization is very different. Big mining companies focus on mining, and junior mining companies focus on exploration. Often, junior mining companies don't have budgets to join programs at Stanford, but at the same time, we thought that they would have a very different and interesting perspective that we could learn from. And it's been an amazing journey with them already, working on their rare earth element assets in Chile and integrating data science, hopefully all the way to the processing technologies that they have developed. And then finally, education and international collaboration initiative, which is, of course, education is a passion of mine. I'm into academia for a very good reason. We had a truly extraordinary partnership and collaboration. I think it's very novel and very promising collaboration through education. So Cobalt Metals last year announced that they would sponsor 10 master students fellowships at Copperbelt University and University of Zambia. And I developed together with those two universities a new master program in data science and AI for exploratory geology. So 1 month ago, I traveled to Kitwe in the Copperbelt and delivered the inaugural course on data science and AI for mineral exploration. This is, in fact, the first ever course in data science and AI ever taught in the world. It's actually never taught at Stanford yet. So the students were amazing. They were the best of the best. They were selected out of 200 applications. And from that, I think I can see that Zambia has a great future. The collaboration was through our new textbook, Data Science for the Geosciences, which contains several mineral exploration case studies, but also case studies around groundwater contamination, which is obviously relevant in our industry. Pleased to announce that out of the hundreds of textbooks each year written in the earth sciences, ours was selected as #1 by the American Association for Publisher, winning the Prose Award. I think the book is truly different from most textbooks in the sense that it comes with collaboratory Jupyter notebooks, videos, quizzes, homeworks, slides. So it's not just meant, in fact, for students, it's also meant for teachers. Hopefully, I can start teaching the teachers and retire in 12 years from now. We have had additional educational collaboration, and this is a two-way street with the University Mohamed VI Polytechnical, with our colleagues Abdel Latif and Mustafa, yes, here with us. It's an incredible partnership where we come with our latest data science and AI, and they teach us about mineral processing and various activities in the phosphate processing. And so we have already had many exchanges. We have students, PhD students here, and we have defined about 4 different projects in which we collaborate. I was also very pleased to travel to Mongolia, another very important country in the world for resources that is squeezed between two big nations, where we signed an MOU with the German Mongolia Institute for Resources and Technology. In the same sense, we want to collaborate with Mongolia as we collaborate with Zambia. And today, I'm very pleased to have Deirdre Ligenfelder, who is the CEO of Oyu Tolgoi. For those who don't know, Oyu Tolgoi is one of the largest porphyry copper mine in the world. And Deirdre will give a presentation tomorrow. And then finally, I would also like to announce a new initiative, and we'll hear more about that, and welcome His Excellency Moses Ngado, who is Secretary General of the Africa Minerals Strategy Group. And his vision that we share is to bring this kind of educational initiative as well as other activities in the mineral supply chain across Africa. So tomorrow, Moses will give a keynote address, and we'll also have a proposal for a launch of a pilot project in Malawi, on which we'll have an info session tomorrow during the lunchtime. And finally, I'd like to thank Andres Blancos here today with us, who is also very interested in this Malawi project, and thank you very much, Andres, for your continuous collaboration. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the meeting.